Beach Bums Media presents In the Beer Cave with Rob from the Stark Naked Truth and Ashley, and that's me.
In the Beer Cave.
Welcome to this week's news you may have missed, and we think you need to know about it. How you doing, Rob?
Had kind of a rough week. As you can hear my voice, I'm still a little cracky. I had some sinus problems all week long, but I'm feeling much better now.
Well,
but yeah.
I guess you look better too.
It was, well, I don't know about that.
I didn't see him earlier in the week, so I don't know.
Oh, Stephanie, we'd video call each other, and she'd look at me and go, "You look sick." And,
well, that's pretty bad then.
But and then everybody asked me, "Do you have COVID?" I'm like, no, I don't have COVID. I've got a sinus infection. My gosh, I know what sinus infections are. I've been battling this since I was a teenager, and I know my symptoms. I know how to treat it, and I'm good. So, yeah, things are
good.
Things are much better now.
Good. And we're doing a live feed over here again on
Stark Naked Truth.
Hello, guys, girls, gals, there, children of all ages. How y'all doing?
Yasu Tikanis. Kalispera.
We have some interesting news this week that you may have missed, and I kind of think maybe you should know about it. So, once again, Rob has no idea what I'm fixing to throw out there, so here we go.
I have no idea.
You might want to get the 5-part harness and strap in and buckle up and enjoy the ride. How about that?
There you go.
All right, let's start it off with Dick Mutina.
Okay, first of all, the word dick says it all.
Okay. Hopped on a speedboat with his 3 friends and went sightseeing on the Lake Victoria in Kenya, Africa, in the hope of spotting some hippos. While the group of friends did spot a few hippopotamuses on the lake,
I'm sorry, it would be hippopotami.
Oh, okay.
Plural.
Okay. They saw some. They had no idea what else the trip had in store for them. Their trip to the lake soon turned into a nightmare when a hippo started chasing the group on the speedboat. A video from the incident now has gone crazy viral on social media. The viral video has been captured by one of the friends and that has over 1 million views. We knew that there was an area of harbor for the hippos, and we wanted to set out and try to get some photos of them, knowing full well they are killer animals.
Yes.
We gave them a wide path and avoided getting too close. There were at least 6 hippos in the area. However, as we were leaving, a huge, agitated hippo appeared from nowhere and charged at us, chasing the boat. It was lucky we were in a speedboat. After being charged for at least a minute, we could no longer see the animal trails. We rushed to safety on shore. It was a narrow escape.
Hippopotami, they really are one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. You know why? When you see pictures of hippopotami in the zoo, that they have those their teeth shaved off.
Yes,
because they're actually fangs. They're actually sharp.
Yeah, they're flattened down.
Yeah, they flatten them down because they are part of the bovine family. They're basically the biggest pigs in the world.
I believe that.
And if you know anything about pigs, they will eat anything. I mean, it doesn't matter. They will eat anything.
Oh, I know. Back in the backwoods of Alabama,
yeah.
You own a pig farm and you got to discard them. Not a problem.
Yep, you throw them to the pigs and there won't be nothing left.
Well, the first thing I was thinking about when I read the story, it wasn't the fact that they were in a speedboat, because apparently hippopotamuses can move pretty quick. Do they need a bigger boat?
I think they need a bigger boat. You need a bigger boat.
right, here's another story.
That's some pig.
Yeah. Wow. We need a bigger fire pit.
It said bovine. Is it bovine? I don't think it's bovine. It's
Bovine's a pig, isn't it? I don't know. The email is actually not in the beer case. Send me an email, let me know.
Yeah.
At gmail.com. All right, here's another story that caught my attention. 2 members of the crew helping to turn Detroit's century-old Michigan Central Station into a modern innovation hub came across an old Stroh's bottle with a message inside hidden behind a wall.
Said, I'm hungover.
Wait. The bottle is stamped with the date 7/19/1913.
Oh, jeez.
Which coincides with the original construction of the building that had later been abandoned in 1988. I think the bottle was left there with the hope that someone finds it in the future, said the project superintendent. And written on the note was, not hungover. We've been trying to reach you about your car warranty. I'm kidding. That's not correct. That is not correct.
Or your SSDI benefit.
Actually written on the note on a rolled up piece of paper was Dan Hogan and Leo Smith stuck this greeting of Chicago, July 1913.
Honestly, it'd be great to try to find their descendants.
Yeah, I think it would.
And
it was scribbled. It was scribbled. You could tell. I saw the picture online showed a rolled up note, and it was scribbled with like they wrote on something rough, like a brick or something. But
that's
yeah,
awesome. Obviously,
cool.
that's like a mini time capsule.
But it was, and I couldn't resist the warranty thing.
Oh, of course. Yeah, my God. I think we should take some bottles and throw them in the ocean.
You know what? I see that stuff all the time. They're found all over the place. If you do it out here, some cleanup crew will pick them up and throw them away before they get anywhere.
Yeah. Leave no footprint behind.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'm trying to get a hold of future generations. Come on, give me a break.
Comic BC where they floated tablets back and forth. Alrighty, the next story that I came across is in a series of unfortunate events. A groom married the sister of his bride after she collapsed and died earlier in the wedding ceremony.
Like in the day?
The day of, that morning. Walking down the aisle, had a heart attack and died.
Well, you always have to have contingency plans.
But you know what? Now serving number 2. The incident happened in Uttar Pradesh, India, where a woman named, I'm not even going to attempt it in the honor of the dead, and a man were trying to tie the knot in a Hindu ceremony. During the Jamala, the exchange of garlands by the bride and the groom in an Indian wedding, she collapsed and a doctor was called to treat her. She suffered a heart attack and died. The doctor pronounced the bride dead. The families of the bride and groom agreed that the bride's younger sister would now wed the groom. In a series of unfortunate events, a groom married his sister. The incident happened, I lost my place. It's a bizarre situation of the wedding. My younger sister took place while the dead body of my older sister was lying in another room. Next, please.
Now serving, like I said, now serving number 2. All right, now serving number 3.
All right, let's slow the pace down for a minute. I'm going to try to pull this off. Relax. Take in the atmosphere. A romantic COVID story from theonion.com. Dateline Seattle. As the long-awaited end, and they finally surrendered to their desires, a local couple, Duncan Kirk and Maria Solis, who met during the pandemic, tenderly removed each other's mask straps for the first time. According to sources, the newly vaccinated couple approached each other carefully, at long last breaching the 6-foot distance rule they had maintained their entirety of their 13-month relationship. Solace reportedly appeared nervous as she lifted her trembling fingers toward her lover's mask, and they fumbled with ear loops, but soon she had loosened the plastic sizing device and was so very gently tugging at the elastic thread. Reports confirmed the excitement then was built quickly as inch by inch the tight-fitted fabric was peeled down to reveal their naked lower faces for the very first time.
Naked.
Crook was heard letting out a soft gasp as he beheld the tip of Solace's nose for the very first time. And sources said the couple soon shook free of their masks completely. After flinging their face coverings aside, the two reportedly stood still for a tantalizing, tender moment. Their intense, passionate gazes turning to horror. We'll be right back after this. I'm just kidding. The moment they
drink mambo juice. Mambo juice is the juice that will get you through your mambo.
I'll rephrase. Passionate gazes. Then turning to horror. The moment they recognize each other as first cousins. I thought maybe her mustache was better than his.
Thank goodness this is from theonion.com, because this can't be real. First of all, my first cousins, we know each other's names, first and last. Second of all, I don't think I could look, even with a mask on, I could look at my cousin and go, hey, you're my cousin. That is so hilarious, though. It's just so funny. And Ashley and I had this conversation before we were talking about this story, and I said, what's funny to me is when I say this, and this is the God's honest truth. This is not from theonion.com. This is the God's honest truth. My cousin's cousin married my cousin, and when I say that, what was your first response?
Y'all from Alabama?
So serious. But it's the truth. My cousin's cousin married my cousin, and I had to go through the whole story.
Oh, it did. Oh, it's a long story.
It is.
It does make sense.
It makes sense.
The tree does fork. Don't panic, people. It forks. So you all over here going, oh my God.
And every time I bring this up, I was talking to my cousin's sister, who's also my cousin, Doreen, last night, and I told her, I said, it's always funny when I tell people my cousin's cousin married my cousin. And she fell out laughing. She goes, I never thought of it like that. I said, yeah. I said, how redneck does that sound? But it's the truth. And no, there is no nefarious.
It's pretty redneck for Indiana.
Well, it's pretty redneck for anywhere, I would think. But Rosemary, Johnny, I love you. Both.
Well, we are going to take a moment here and hear from a sponsor. For all your riding apparel biker needs, Biker's Edge is your place. Located at 8121 Gilchrist Avenue here in Panama City. They have all your needs. If they don't have it in stock, they will get it. Their hours are Wednesday through Sunday, 8 to 5. So give them a call at 850-624-6206 and make sure they're there and not out riding. With your military ID, you get a 10% discount, and make sure you tell Pat that Rob and Ashley sent you. Biker's Edge for all your riding apparel and accessories. Now, back to more news and stupid crook news.
I love stupid crooks.
I do too.
They're my favorite.
South Lake Police, and I believe South Lake, I think this is from Atlanta. South Lake, the South Lake part of Atlanta, I think so. I didn't write that down. Are looking for a man who they say test rode a $6,000 bike and never came back. A man browsing the REI store in East South Lake Boulevard asked to test ride a pricey Cannondale Jekyll Carbon 129 bike. I don't know much about bicycles, but apparently this is pretty top end for $6,000. The employees normally allow for test rides on the condition the person provides identification, but somehow that did not take place.
Now this is like an electric bike, not a motorcycle.
No, it's not a motorcycle. It's a bicycle.
Bicycle.
But it's not electric, I don't think. I don't think it's electric.
Who would spend $6,000 for a bike?
Not
unless
me.
Unless it's
Not me.
I mean, I know.
I got a big motor on mine.
I know I know the electrical bikes cost anywhere from 3,000 to $6,000.
It didn't say electric. It just said bicycle.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I am too. But you know what? A 6,000, that probably could be an electric bike. The man was given the bike and he rode out of the store and never came back. First thought is, damn those automated doors.
Second thought is, he kind of smelled funny anyway. Why'd you do this?
South Lake police are hoping the public can identify the man, who they describe as Hispanic or Latino and standing about 6 feet tall. They say he was clean shaven and that he wore gray shorts and a blue Under Armour long sleeve shirt. There's also another valuable piece of information that the public needs to know about. Police said his ring finger indicated he was married. The bike is valued at $6,374. No word on whether it was a female bike and an anniversary or birthday gift.
Remember the old Springsteen song, "Everybody Has a Hungry Heart"?
Yeah.
Went out for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Never went back.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a hungry heart.
I figured he was stealing it for his bride for an anniversary gift.
Or I'm taking off.
I'm out of here.
Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye.
All right. In Milwaukee.
Oh, nothing ever good happens in Milwaukee, you cheeseheads.
I
love y'all. Trust me.
A drunken 19-year-old man accidentally broke into a Milwaukee Airbnb.
That never happens in Milwaukee.
Not at the home of the breweries. Isn't Stroh's up there too?
Used to be.
All right, anyway. Guess what was at the Milwaukee Airbnb he broke into?
Beer.
Nope.
Cheese.
Sheriff deputies were staying there.
I always love that.
The Montana police deputies were in Milwaukee for an emergency vehicle training.
Montana?
They say they never expected a crime to happen in their rental home. When they found a back door open, they realized there was an intruder, and they went upstairs and found a 19-year-old man asleep. Deputies say the 19-year-old was drunk, had no idea where he was, didn't even know where he came from. Kind of reminds me about Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That video went viral on TikTok as well.
There are, again, many things going through my mind. You got Montana deputies in Wisconsin.
And a drunken, not a drunken sailor, but a drunken dude from somewhere.
Which is actually a warmer climate than Montana.
Yeah.
This time of year. I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, I broke into this place. It brings to mind, there was a story a while ago that I had when I was on the radio about this person that broke into somebody's home, and they found him asleep in a bed, Goldilocks.
Yeah.
But he had cooked himself dinner, but had washed the dishes, had vacuumed the living room.
Really?
Yeah, he cleaned the whole house, and then he passed out in a bed. I'm thinking to and they, of course, they called the cops. I'm thinking to myself, dude, you need a 6-pack or a 12-pack a night? Come clean my house and cook me dinner, and you can crash out anytime you want to.
Nothing against my wife, but dude, tell me what time you're going to be here. I'll leave the front door unlocked or something.
Front door's open, beer's in the fridge.
I got some beer for you, man. Come on in, man. I'll raise my feet up while you're running
Come
around.
on in.
Good Lord. All right. A woman's car was stolen twice in 24 hours.
LoJack.
The second time that it occurred after the D.C. police had notified it found the car. It was pouring rain on a Friday night when the 21-year-old from Maryland said she was dashing from her car to the entrance of an apartment building to hand an instant cart delivery to a woman waiting there. I turned around just to see 3 kids circling my car, and before I could do anything, gone.
Man.
In an instant, her silver Mercedes with the keys inside was gone off of Fenton Street in Silver Springs, Maryland.
May I ask, how old were these quote-unquote kids?
I don't know. Around 10 a.m. Sunday morning, the lady received a call from police in D.C. who said he had found the car in an alley behind the 1400 block of Chapin Street. I have your vehicle. She tried but failed to find the spare key, so the officers told her he would have to tow it. But then he told me it's a better decision for me to call my insurance and get it towed for them so I wouldn't be charged for it. Makes sense.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
So, called her insurance company to arrange a tow truck. Took longer because of the holiday weekend. Finally, after 6 p.m., both she and the tow truck driver, coordinated by phone, were just blocks away. That's when she got the call saying the car had been stolen again. I get the phone call telling me he did everything he could. My friend drove me to the 3rd District Police Station and recorded the video. The officer could be heard saying he did everything possible, and she says, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were right there and it's gone." The Maryland Police Department is aware of the incident. It's currently under internal investigation to determine if any policies had been violated. Police went to hear from anyone else in the area that may have security cameras from the alley Friday night or Saturday morning. I did a Google search of the last location of where the car was found when the police officer was with it. The closest place I found using Google Maps for cops to hang out was a place called the Rooster and Owl little restaurant, takeout restaurant, and right across the street, a Dr. Feelgood weed delivery service.
Wow, we kind of hit upon that last week about where's the best place to put some other. Wow.
I swear I did everything I could do.
All right.
I just stepped over to the weed store for a minute.
Just went over to the Rooster, whatever the
Rooster and the Owl.
Rooster and the Owl.
Well, no, he had to go to the Dr. Feelgood first to get the munchies to go over there and get something to eat, and then the car was gone, I guess. I don't know.
Man, there are some things you just, honestly, you can't make them up. You just can't write it. It just
happens.
Stupid stuff happens.
And finally, what I have, a Long Island man was pulled over for given a summons for allegedly driving in the Long Island Expressway with a fake passenger on Wednesday. He was in that HOV lane.
That happens a lot, though. Police
said a 20-year-old attached a white drama mask to the headrest of his Nissan sedan. The Suffolk County Highway Patrol spotted the suspicious setup near the exit 52, pulled him over. He was issued a summons for occupancy violation. He was also informed that it was for cars with 2 or more passengers or buses from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're in the area, observe the time frames. The same restrictions are from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's a Travelocity travel tip. I do remember when HOV lanes first started in California and Atlanta, and people would put blow-up Bettys in the passenger seat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, don't just strap a mask to your headrest. At least get a blow-up Betty.
And I'm guessing that sometimes the blow-up Bettys, what gave it away, was the titty tassels.
Or that surprised look on her face. We are just wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Now, all right, Ashley and I had some interesting conversations before we came, and I was like, man, we need to talk about some of this stuff, not just the news stuff, but like personal stuff. We were talking about your grandson, Grayson.
Yeah.
He's almost
12.
Almost 12, and I had one of those one time, and my God, these kids will eat you out of house and home. But the thing is, they are so temperamental at that age. They infuriate you, they frustrate you, but you gotta laugh at them.
Oh, I laugh at them all the time, and it pisses them off.
Well, yeah, that's the way it should be. And the thing about it is, being a grandparent, you can send them home. But
I don't know about that, because she has threatened not to come back and pick him up. His mom going, oh no, you picked him up, he's yours.
I think my parents probably threatened that to my grandparents a couple of times. Oh no, you got all 4 of them.
Yeah,
Nope.
We're getting on an airplane. We don't know when we're coming back. Oh, we just bought a Winnebago. Good luck finding us.
Yeah. There was I love Mystery Science Theater 3000 and another show called Rifftrax. You ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No, but I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. No.
Okay, it's these guys that they watch these really bad movies, and Mystery Science Theater 3000 is based on some guy being shot into space. He's got these 2 robots, and so you see these silhouettes while they're watching these bad movies, and they're commenting on them, they're riffing on them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Rifftrax is the same concept. In fact, 3 of the guys that did Mystery Science Theater 3000 are doing the Rifftrax, but you don't see the silhouettes. They just comment. Well, there was one movie that had Meatloaf. Starred Meatloaf. It was called In Search of Yeti. And Yeti wasn't this big, huge, abominable snowman thing. It was this little cute little guy with these big, huge feet.
And it wasn't a cooler.
No. So anyway, but the whole story is this rich guy's spoiled kid wants a Yeti. So he hires Meatloaf as his character Meatloaf to go find one. Anyway, making a long story short, Meatloaf, his character, takes this kid along with him to help find this Yeti, and his parents go, oh, he's gone. Let's go to Greece. And at the very end of the movie, you see his parents. This is like a 12-year-old kid. You see his parents lying in Santorini, sipping drinks, eating calamari, going, wonder whatever happened to Winston. Like, God, that's...
Lindsay, don't you get any ideas right now. I'm warning you.
Davey always said, Rob doesn't like B movies. He likes C and D movies, which is pretty much the truth, because I will sit and watch them and just crack up. I mean, just laugh because they're so stupid. And it's so much better, kind of like Rifftrax and MST3K, to have some people there with you watching them, and you just start riffing. You're like, how stupid is that? Okay, I can't even think
you know
of
what?
these.
We should just probably get some of that stuff in a big, huge bag of popcorn and just sit down and just roll film and just see what happens.
Just see what happens. That is so much fun.
We should do that.
We were also okay. We were talking about Stephanie. I love you. Stephanie's coming on the 24th.
You talking to him? Hey, sweetie, or me?
That's Lori.
Oh, that's Stephanie right there.
Oh, hey, Steph.
Yeah, you talking to him or me? Hey, sweetie.
Hey, baby. I thought you were mowing. I couldn't get a hold of you.
Who's she talking to? You or me?
Both of us.
Okay.
And Lori, my cousin Lori, who's in Missouri.
We're on the Start Naked Truth Facebook. We're live over on this one over here. This is obviously going to be up on
now
Saturday.
I got to put my old man glasses on. Thank you very much.
Both I got done.
Oh.
I can see that from here because I got my old glasses on. I had to use the bottom part of my glasses to read that.
See, now I lost my train of thought. No, Stephanie's coming on the 24th.
Yeah.
And going to spend a few days. And one of the things I forgot about, is we've got to do a podcast on Friday night.
Yeah.
But it won't take that long, and then we can all go out and have some fun.
Yep, it'd be fun.
So,
well,
and we can make you a part of it.
And we don't pay guest appearance fees, so get that out of your head.
Oh, yeah. She said, yeah.
Right. Well, it's about time to wrap this one up.
Oh, really? Come on.
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
I know it. There's so many things that we could talk about, but we need to save. We got to save it for other times to keep people coming back. We want to.
All right, next week, how to play the flute and how to play the guitar. Here's a preview. How to play the flute. You blow in this end and move your fingers up and down the other end. How to play the guitar. You strum this part and move your fingers up and down the other part. There you go.
Stay tuned.
Now you know.
See, that's why we only have 2 listeners. Well, thanks for taking your time out of your day to stop by. We want to thank Pat at Biker's Edge, and we especially want to thank all 2 of you for stopping and listening. Till next time, I'm Ashley.
I'm Rob.
We'll see
JPR, just plain Rob. Rob Stark, Stark Naked, Rob Starrett, whatever you want to call me. I don't care.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
Bye.